Hello and welcome to the Kitty Cat Snack Shack. That's food for famished felines.
It's a nice place you've got here.
A little bayou perhaps, but I consider it home. Now let's see. Casserole of duck, duck with cherries, duck and chestnuts, duck and pineapple, duck pate, duck pancakes with plum sauce. Here we are. Duck à l'orange.
So, what are we having?
I'm having you for lunch.
I know, but what are we going to eat?
Oh, I don't know. I'll whip something up.
You know, I think my mother was wrong. She told me to beware of the cat.
Mothers, they're all the same. They think it's part of their job description to stop us from having fun. Not my mother, though. Do you know what she used to say? You can scratch the antique furniture to sharpen up your claws. You can lacerate the cushions if you're ever stuck indoors. You can dig up all the flowers from the freshly planted beds. And with articles of clothing, it's okay to pull some threads. But I remember, as a kindergarten kitten, one phrase that left me singularly smitten. You can play with your food before you eat it. You can chivvy and chow before you chew. You can play with your food, you can't beat it. So, ducky, let me play with you. You can play with your food before you bite it. You can toy with your tongue before the crunch. You can play with your food while you bite it. It's a crazy little game called lunch. So, Ducky, what would you like to play? It can be anything. I won't tell your mom.
Anything? Well, I'd like to paddle in the puddles, dabble in the mud, tickle sticklebacks in the shallows. Then maybe if there's time, go sliding in the slime to the marsh where you find marshmallows. I'll go and slay a dragonfly or watch the boatmen race. To say that cats are dangerous is clearly not the case.
Oh, I'd rather play a game that's sharp and witty, and preferably with something in the kitty. You can play with your food before you nibble. You can jest with your joint before the slice. You can play with your food, but don't dribble. My mama gave the best advice. You can play with your food before you gulp it. You can mess with your meal before you munch. You can play with your food, then gulp it. It's a crazy little game called lunch.
We could go rushing down the rushes, dashing down a ditch, find a kind of place where it's foggy. Then make a little camp, have a secret of a dip for me and my mate the moggy. And if the other ducklings want to come join our games, they have to make a promise first to stop calling me names.
Oh, I'd like to help you forget the way they scolded. Just as soon as I have got my napkin folded. You want to play hide and seek, do you? Where are you? You can play with your food before you eat it. You can chivvy and chow before you chew. You can play with your food, you can't beat it. So ducky, 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 let me play with you. You can play with your food before you bite it. You can toy with your tongue before the crunch. You can play with your food while you bite it. It's a crazy little game. Do you like oranges?
I've never tried one.
Well then, suck on this. It's a crazy little game called Lunch.
What's that noise?
Salivating.
No, it's coming from outside.
Oh, that? It's just those wretched children from the farm playing ball. Do they ever come play with me? Do they ever ring around my Rosie? I don't even remember that they own a cat. Some people just shouldn't keep animals. And 8 out of 10 cats who express a preference would agree with me.
What are people?
People? Oh, nasty laugh. You don't want to get mixed up with them. Bad news, that's what people are. Just consider yourself lucky, Ducky, that I'm going to prevent you from ever having to encounter them. Duck! Yes, correct, it's a duck. Duck! Yes, I know it's a ruddy duck.
Actually, I think I'm a mallard.
Duck! Struck out by a foul ball. He broke the window.
The ball's gone inside.
Oh no, they're coming in. That's a good idea. You hide here until the heat is off. I'll try to find my way back to the duckyard on my own. Maybe we can have lunch again some other time. Goodbye.